Welcome back, Bravehearts, to the Doc of Detox show. Today's show is Quantum Medicine for Quantum Healing with Olja Lopushansky. I'm your host, Dr. Daryl Wolf. And you know what? This is going to be one of the most important interviews that I've ever done because everything in our life is based on what? It's based on light, it's based on color, and it's based on frequency. Do you notice how you're affected by colors? Did you ever see after a rainstorm the rainbow? Well, in a rainbow, all those colors have every nutrient that we need in our human body, in the human body to be healthy. Now, we have been able to, in science, been able to facilitate to take the best of the sun, the best of color, and the best of frequency and put those three together to create healing. And everything is about healing. You know, there's only two times in your life that you are pure light. And that is when you come to the planet and you enter the egg. And then when you leave the planet to go back to that universal source. Now, understand something. Being light energy beings, okay, what is the main thing that we need? We need to lighten up. We need to lighten up with everything. You know, we need to eat foods that have as much light in them as possible. We need to drink things which have as much light in it as possible. But our therapy has to be based on energy medicine, as Einstein stated, E equals mc squared. And that means that energy creates mass. So everything that we are frequency beings. And right now we are being attacked on this planet. And we will be attacked even more with 5G. We've already got 3G, 4G. And we're being attacked even with something even more dangerous that people don't talk about because they're all on the 5G train. And that's called blue light. We're going to be talking about Biotron therapy, full spectrum light therapy, which is the most amazing light in the world that anybody can own, whether you want it in your medical or your natural health clinic or in your house. The reality is everybody should be able to have the best healing ever. And we're going to be talking about how to protect yourself against blue light and heal your brain, heal your eyes, heal your nervous system. And we're going to show you things that are truly amazing. You know, when they say, oh my gosh, another scientific breakthrough, medical breakthrough, well, guess what? These are scientific medical breakthroughs because that means something that heals. And not everything that is a scientific medical breakthrough is one, is it? No, we've already seen that. So we use that word too much. So I'm going to let you decide today whether you think that I know what I'm talking about, but we're going to talk to somebody who really knows what she's talking about. Hi, Olja.
Hello, Dr. Wolf.
How you doing, love?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone.
So, anyways, why don't you tell everybody where you're from and what you do? And
I'm from the Netherlands, originally from Serbia, and I live in the Netherlands for 25 years. In between, I lived in Paris, in France. I am a holistic therapist and specialized in epigenetics.
and what is epigenetics?
Epi means above genetics. We are born with some genes, but this does not mean that bad genes will be expressed through our life if we are doing everything that is okay for us. If we eat healthy, if we sleep healthy, if we think healthy, we can suppress the expressions of bad genes. So we can actually maintain our health and stay healthy with a good lifestyle.
So basically, you're saying that we can become the master of our genes and change our own genetic history into something beautiful. And guess what? She's absolutely right. You know, there was the Genome Project, everyone. And the Genome Project, I just want you to know that millions and millions of dollars of your taxpayers' money went to this project. And it was supposed to prove that genetics, okay, were the cause of all disease. And guess what? You didn't get to hear about it when they finished because it was a total flop. They found out that cancer is not even genetic. How's that? And that's their silver bullet. But what did they find out? They found out that you can turn on a disease as you could turn on healing just with a frequency and by using light. And that's where we're going today.
Exactly. we can heal with light, but not with every light, of course, because there are some bad electromagnetic radiations, bad light and good light. And today we will talk about good light.
Good beliefs, bad beliefs.
Exactly.
That's
it's
right.
it's all like a polarity in nature, good and bad things. Yes.
So we're going to talk
So,
about one specifically, right?
yes, we will talk about Biotron. Today, our lecture is separated in 4 parts. The first part is Biotron as medical device. So this is the first part. The second part will be Biotron as a quantum medicine for quantum healing. The third part is color therapy, 7 different filters for our seven chakras. So it's like holistic healing, or we can use the color filters for medical issues in medical branch. And the fourth part is Tesla Hyperlight eyewear glasses. And they have the same optics as the optics from Biotron. I will show you. So
that's a fluorine lens, correct?
This, yes, exactly. The C60 molecule is integrated in its matrix.
So everybody, just so you know, the C60 molecule that I talk about, it's right here in my C60 product, is also in the glasses. And it's one of the highest vibrational frequencies for healing for the human body, correct? In neutralizing free radicals, it's 250 times stronger than vitamin C, and it just loves healing the brain when you wear it with glasses. That actually helps to reverse eye disorders. Yes.
C60 is a generator. It's transforming and generating hyper-harmonized light that has the same energy status as our healthy biostructures. So,
right.
But I will explain everything in detail. This is just like a beginning. Yeah. So let's start. If you want, we can start.
Let's do it. Let's start.
So, Sean, please, let's see the first slide.
Sorry, I just took my headphones off. Here we go.
Okay, so this is a Biotron medical device. The next slide.
Okay, slide.
How long has Biotron been on the market?
So here, it is 30 years
Okay.
of presence on the global market, produced in Switzerland. It has 5 years of warranty, which means it's a very good quality device. It is established on 5 continents and over 3.5 million devices in use worldwide, in hospitals, wellness centers, at home, or all these clinics. So it's like for home use and also for professional use, and it does not have any side effects. Next slide.
And most lights cannot say that. They'll either burn you if you're in them with them too long, okay, or they can just at least irritate the skin, correct?
This is because of the special electromagnetic radiation. Right. Biotron does not have UV light, and it has just the best spectrum of light from the sun. So it's like a healing light. It is recognized as a medical treatment for different indications. On the first place, I would say pain relief, for wound healing, dermatological disorders, and also for mental disorders, such as seasonal affective disorder. And we can see here all these medical certificates. So we can go further. It is also anti-aging product. It won the best prize at the Aesthetic and Anti-Aging Medicine Congress in Paris in 2014 and 2015 as the best anti-aging product, because we will see, next slide, because we know with the aging process, which is normal, after the age of 30, we are losing collagen, every day losing collagen. So the skin is getting dry and wrinkled. what is Biotron doing? It's improving the blood flow, so for better transportation of oxygen and nutrients to the cells. It's increasing the production of collagen and elastin, so it is smoothing the wrinkles and helping the skin to maintain its moisture and retain elasticity, so the skin looks nice, radiant, and firm. And the recommendation is every day or 3 times per week. After 6 weeks, people see the results already.
And it's not just about your face. It will help to place the collagen anywhere in the body, correct?
Exactly, because the energy and information is traveling everywhere. Yes. So you said about the light spectrum, we can see it here. So does not have UV radiation. The spectrum is from 480 until 3,400 nanometers. And if you look here, every part of Biotron spectrum has different properties. Blue, it has antibacterial effect. The green light is for hormonal balance, balancing the body. And the red light is used for treating pain, and it has also anti-inflammatory effect. So it has the visible light, and each portion of light is for special medical indications. Let's see Biotron as a device for treating skin disorders. Here we can see deep dermal burns. 4 photos. On the first photo is just 2 days after the injury. And look this process after 12 days and after 8 months. The last photo is after 15 months of treatment with Biotron. The skin is completely healed in a good way. We can compare A and D and see the difference. And this is, for me, this is just incredible, amazing.
Yes, and absolutely no harmful side effects. The patient never is injured or ever uncomfortable.
No, it's just pleasant. It's not too warm. The feeling is just like it's nice, relaxing, and as you said, not damaging tissue.
And if I can say this, the one thing that it does, even though this person's in pain, it's not just physical comfort, but this light actually gives emotional, mental comfort. You put yourself under this light and you feel that you are being kissed by the sun. After a few minutes, you feel full of joy and happiness. We are light energy beings, and this fills us up with the main thing that we need. You know, if you don't mind, I'd just like to say this. You got to get this, everyone. The sun light is the greatest food on this planet. And now we're able to harness that and have it in our homes, and we can do it at any time of the season, any time of the day. We are now in control of when we can fill ourselves up with light, when we can lighten up, and light heals. And this light goes all the way down into the mitochondria. So I want you to have just a thought about that. Go ahead.
Yes. And it is incoherent light. Exactly what you said. This light is not damaging tissue, in contrast to laser light. Laser is coherent light, and Biotron is incoherent light. That means random changes in phase. And it's also low energy light. So it's safe dose of light that our cells need. Okay, we can see here deep dermal burns. Look at this. This is amazing. After 9 months, the skin is completely healed. What is important? No operation risks, less pain, no skin grafts needed, and less hypertrophic scarring. So this person was avoiding surgery. Yeah. The wound infection, this is in the case of for vascular surgery in diabetes patient, only 2 months with exposure to Biotron light, the leg was saved and healed. This is for me also amazing.
That's amazing, because guess what? People just don't heal from that like that. And after people heal from this, if we go in and we actually use things like Wolf non-surgical, if we use clapping, we can get rid of the scars completely. I know people don't believe it, but we can get rid of those scars completely. And if it wasn't for the light, those scars would be 10 times worse and they'd have to live with them forever. Because scars are actually tissue that do not have circulation, and light cannot pass through them. Once you start getting rid of the scar tissue, you get the circulation, which means, what does blood carry? Light. All your blood cells are little vessels of light that carry them to your cells. So circulation is everything. You got to get the light to the cells to turn on that, heal the mitochondria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can look into the second one. Look, this one, diabetic foot ulcer. And we know that in diabetic patients, it's very difficult to heal the wounds. We know this. And if we know this, Biotron light, the application after, let's see, that was in September, if you see the date, 5 of September, and in December, the leg was healed, the wound was healed in diabetic person.
Wow. And
Yeah.
diabetic ulcers are probably the hardest thing to heal, everyone, because the ulcer is actually coming in, is actually happening, I should say, because of the inside out, because the person is actually deteriorating with inside their body. The tissue is actually decomposing. So
Yes.
it's taking decomposing tissue and bringing the life force back into it. And that's it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The next case, psoriasis condition, before exposure and after only 10 treatments. You can see the leg, how it looks like. This is very good. So in this slide, we can see skin tumor treatment. This is performed by Dr. Walter Schurbock from Austria. So I met him 2 years ago. It was in Baden-Baden Medical Congress, and he was teaching, and he was saying that he is treating cancer patients. So the tumor shrinked and it was just falling off.
And just think, if you actually use this, plus you did things like infinite iodine, C60, silver bullet gel, you actually, if you could even do some non-surgical around the tumor so that more blood supply could come in. See, what everybody gets a little confused about here is that we've always been told, don't increase your circulation, you'll increase the tumor. That is an out and out incorrect belief. Because understand something, we want to increase the circulation in our body as much as possible, because a tumor has its own circulation. The more we increase our circulation, the less circulation the tumor is going to have. So don't be confused by this, okay? And remember something, what causes cancer cells is the lack of light and oxygen. So I want you to think about that.
These photos are after blepharoplasty. And after, let me see, the one eye was treated with Biotron, the other eye not. And you can compare and see yourself with this guy after 7 days, day 7 after surgery. The left eye was treating with Biotron and the eye was completely healed. So those are the slides, the photos that I wanted to share with you about dermatological disorders and application of Biotron in this branch.
And it, I hope everybody's getting the message here, okay? Because so many people have to suffer so long and take so many drugs and try to get their body that's already under attack to heal itself. You have to understand something. We need extra tools and support. And this is what can happen when you bring those tools in. Yeah, if you don't want the same results as everybody does, then don't do what everybody else does, right?
And it's very easy. I mean, it takes 10 minutes per day.
Yeah, I have patients that I will tell them too. And I know that it says 10 minutes a day, but you know, it says 99 minutes. And I say to people, you know what, just turn it on, leave it on. You can walk away, and you don't have to worry if it's your mother and she's got an ulcer, there's a problem, and it helps them sleep better. It puts them into such a peaceful state. Yes,
exactly. And I had one patient, she was very much depressed, so she started using Biotron every day for 10 minutes. And she said now it's completely different because this is the safe dose of light, 10,000 lux, and she needs this amount of light, especially in the dark winter periods. And she feels much better. She feels very good.
Yeah, well, there's nobody gets depressed when it's sunny out, right?
Yes.
So, you know, you got to bring the sunshine into your bedroom or into your living room or wherever, or into your life. And, you know, I mean, the problem is that people that are depressed and people that actually have these, or people that actually have these problems, you know, they need to bring their frequency up. That's it. Yes.
Just to be on the right frequency.
That's right. You have to just tune in, right? Okay. Yes. You got to tune it in.
So it's a very nice introduction because we spoke about the classical medicine and the healing in classical medicine. And now we will speak about quantum medicine and quantum healing. Yes.
This is where it gets fun.
That was local healing wounds and healing tumor, skin tumor. Yes. And now we speak about non-local healing on the quantum level. We are light bodies due to our electromagnetic nature. It's very interesting, just to remind people, I think they know, we can live 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, but without electromagnetism in our body, we cannot live 1 single second. No electromagnetism, no life. Because cells and their electromagnetism die, organisms stop functioning as a biosystem if there is no light. And every cell in our body emits more than 100,000 photon impulses per second, called biophotons.
Yeah, we've got light coming out of our fingernail. We have light coming out of our cells. We are light energy beings. And you know what? I don't know. Once I really grabbed onto that light energy being thing, it made me feel better. I felt much better. I don't want to just be some kind of physical blob, you know? You know, and I know my physical body's mainly made out of bacteria, but I know that it's the light in me that's giving all those bacteria life.
Yes. So we can capture this light. And Dr. Fritz Albert Popp, if we can just go back, he demonstrated that cells are emitting either healthy light, which is structured light, or unhealthy light, which is chaotic light in the body. And this indicates disease. So we know that everything what is structured is supposed to be healthy. And the Fibonacci Law is saying that this is the law of harmony and beauty. And the Fibonacci Law we can find everywhere in the nature, starting with the baby in us, in the woman inside during the pregnancy, or look here, the galaxy, or Fibonacci. You can see this Fibonacci spiral in fruits and vegetables. So everywhere.
Sunflower.
Sunflower also, and this black and white here under the baby, you see this black and white, this is the eye rod cells. And we can see that has the same structure as the sunflower seeds. This black and white, I mean,
Yes,
black and white
yes.
photo. Yes.
And
Okay.
that's what?
So,
what is that?
This is the eye rod cells, which are, yes, responsible for the night vision.
Oh, okay.
The same type of symmetry. Everything is symmetric. Our body is symmetric. And so we need the symmetry in order to function properly. So on the next slide, our scientists from Biotron were thinking, okay, so if our body is healthy and emits a healthy light, and if body is getting sick, is emitting unstructured light, so we have to create kind of structured light in order to heal this unstructured light during the disease and aging processes. And on this slide, we can see actually exactly what I mentioned. If we go back to the slide, the eye rod cell and the photons of light should be the same in structure. So the next slide, yes. The next, yes, that's the same actually. So the professor Koruga, who is the inventor of this nanophotonic Fullerene filter, he said, in order to achieve the healing effects of light on our body, photons should be arranged in the same symmetry as our body biomolecules. So the recognition and interaction between light and matter can be truly efficient. Resonance recognition can occur at the quantum level, resulting in the established harmony in the whole body. So they have to recognize in each other. And 85% of our biostructures, biomolecules, possesses the same energy structure as this new light that Biotron has invented.
So, okay, so Biotron, there's the Biotron light, and then we have the fluorine filter, right? Okay.
Yes. The science and art of fluorescence with superior performance. The C60 molecule is integrated in the optics. C60 molecule, just to mention, is created in laboratory, and for its discovery, Kroto, Curl, and Smalley, they won the Nobel Prize.
Wow. They got the Nobel Prize for this.
Yes, for its discovery in laboratory.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And this is the glasses that, if I wore them on here, it'd be like me looking like I'm trying to be like a movie star. But the reality is that you can, with the fluorine lenses, and we'll talk about this more about the glasses later, right? You are a movie star. See, there you go. Mm-hmm. So the reality is that you're not protecting yourself just against the blue light and radiation from the sun. It takes every light and enhances it. It takes blue light that is, okay, blue light is causing more brain damage and more eye damage in the world than anything else today, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Right now in China, 10,000 teenagers every day are being diagnosed with cataracts, okay? Because they're on their phones all the time. And they're seeing the same thing in the United States and Canada with children getting cataracts, glaucoma, detached retina. It's just going on and on and on and on. And I'll let you go back to your story. We'll come back to this later.
Fullerene C60 and its derivatives possesses a unique molecular architecture, which is corresponding to the conformational status of our biostructures. We can see here on the left side is the Fullerene C60 molecule, and on the right side is a biostructure called clathrin. The clathrin is a protein that is in our body. And we know that in the nature, we have superior entities and also inferior entities. And our biostructures, our body is representing, unfortunately, this inferior entity. because with aging processes or illness, the biostructures are getting disturbed. So what is going on here, C60? Just go back, please, to the previous one. So C60 as superior energy informational structure is just transmitting through resonance the energy and information. And in this way, it is regenerating the biostructures. It is a constant value, the ultimate bioresonator, which resonates with our biostructures. So I hope this is clear.
It's as clear as it can be, because it's new and most people don't understand this. Now, here's one for you, if you don't mind, all right? And I know you're not going to answer it. I wouldn't either. But I just want you to think about it and then take it back to the scientists, okay, about that. So we know this, that right now that there are reports all over the world, and you don't even have to comment, that people are taking C60, okay, the MCT oil or the hemp oil, and what they're finding is those people that have been vaccinated, okay, this new V that's out, okay, they're finding that their symptoms are alleviated. And they're seeing actually in blood tests how the structure of what's going on, we don't need to say it out loud, but it's being dismantled. Now, what do you think's going on if I put these glasses on? Because we know that everything physical, it's not the physical component of the C60 MCT oil that's doing it. It's the frequency that the C60 carries, because it's the highest vibrational frequency that we know on the planet right now for neutralizing free radicals and for regenerating the brain, the nervous system, and tissue in the body. What do you think the actual, when the light comes through here, carrying the C60 frequency from the lens, do you think it might be doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to answer it. Food for thought. Okay? Food for thought. And I guarantee you that somebody's going to do research on these glasses and then do blood tests of people who got that new V. Okay? And they do a blood test before and after, somebody just wearing it for maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. And they're going to see a change in the blood. Anyways, I'll let you get back to your slides, but I like to stir it up a little bit. Okay?
It was nice. Yeah. C60 molecule, it's composed of hexagons and pentagons. It has 20 hexagons and 12 pentagons. It's just perfect. Eh? So what is going on here? C60 is alive. It's rotating and twisting 18 million times per second.
So the frequencies that are being generated, whether it's in the product or in the lenses, that's what it's doing.
Mm-hmm. 18 billion times
18 billion times per second.
Yes. So the hexagons are responsible for the molecular structure, for the coherence of the molecule, so it stays coherent, and the 12 pentagons for biophysical processes, for harmonizing the bioprocesses in the body.
This is, if people are actually getting this and actually just sitting back and just listening to what you're saying, their mind should be getting blown right about now. Right?
For me, this is just amazing. It's quantum physics. It's a quantum medicine. Yeah. And we know this is alive. Wow, this is just rotating, twisting 18 billion times per second. And in pentagons, what is going on? In pentagons is creating a Fibonacci sequential effect, so that this means the plane of polarization is just rotating and twisting, and in hexagons is created the Faraday's effect. So the
Faraday effect, what's that?
Is if we go back to the previous slide, you can see this. It's just this one is the first one is Faraday effect. So you see the photos are just rotating, and the second one is rotating and twisting. And by overlapping those two, you get this perfect harmonized photon structure, which is completely different. The next slide, from the diffuse light, we can see the diffuse light, the light that we have in our rooms,
right?
LED diffuse light, also outdoor. So outdoor and indoor, it is chaotic. Then we get the polarized light in this process of generating biotron light. And so I can explain shortly. I don't know if people are interested. So it's just, for me, it's like, wow. So
Explain
we have
it, explain it, explain everything, you know.
Yeah, so we have the diffuse light, light source, the white thing here. I cannot show with the arrow, but maybe Sean can
Sean's
help
doing
us.
it. He's working that arrow pretty good.
The white in the device, you see white.
Yeah.
In the device, inside, yes, white. So this is light source. Those photons are diffuse, chaotic. So chaotic light collides with the Brewster optical unit. And the light becomes, propagates parallel. So the light becomes vertically, linearly polarized light. We can see it. And what is going on further? The C60 molecule that is integrated in the matrix of the optics is generating, transforming light, as I said previously, these photons in hexagons, pentagons, just creating, step by step, creating this harmonized light. So here you can see it's like, this is 2D, it's like sunflower seeds.
Yes.
And in 3D, you can see in the toroid, and it's called Tesla toroid light. So C60 is a transformer, generator of hyperstructured light.
That's amazing that this specific shape, no matter where it is creating energy from nothing, And and guess what? And it continually creates it. It's not plugged in. It's not a battery. It's a universal generator.
It is.
Amazing.
And it's carrying on not only the energy of light, but also the information. So the energy and information is able to modify our matter, body matter. So structured light interacts with structured matter. And if we know 85% of our biostructures possesses the same type of symmetry as biotron hyperlight, so the recognition, they resonate, and then the superior structure C60 is imposing its qualities and regenerating.
Okay, so here's a mind blower. So the reality is that you're getting the most powerful one a day that has all A, B, C, D, E, all the nutrients, okay? And you're not taking the supplement, you're taking the frequency that creates it all.
Yeah,
so
you're taking the frequency. Yeah.
So this is why if you can integrate things like the glasses, you're getting supplementation coming through the optic nerve, okay, feeding the brain, okay, going back to the eyes to heal the nervous system, to heal all the organs of the body. And you know what? I know you guys didn't say it, but you're going to figure it out this someday. You know, the scientists have to really nail it or they can't say it. But the reality is by harnessing light through the Tesla glasses, we can heal the whole body. Now, I'm not saying it's going to heal everything. I'm going to say that it's going to be a generator to go and create structure to chaotic tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Restructuring. Mm-hmm.
Yes, restructuring. And then if you really want to harness it, then you get under the Biotron light, and then you feed yourself, right? And you don't have to do it in your face. You don't have to do it in your eyes. You can do it anywhere in the body, and it diffuses throughout the whole body, doesn't it? Like I can shine the Biotron on my feet, and we can actually show it here, but not today. We can show muscle testing that if you shine the Biotron light on your feet, it'll totally balance all the chakras of the body within 10 minutes. Yeah.
This is because it is a biologically active zone. So it's like a booster, immediately like a shutter.
Yeah.
Giving you
At the speed of what? At the speed of what? Light.
The speed of light, yeah.
That's it. That's it. We're there at the speed of light.
Yeah. Here we can see the centrioles, how you say centrioles?
Yes.
Centrioles, which correspond, its status is the same as the status of a light. Look, this symmetry, if we can see all this, then we can see, look, the same symmetry. It's a Tesla toroid. Biotron light corresponds to our biostructures. This is what I wanted to show in this slide.
Right. You know, a lot of people probably get bored about science, but if you're getting bored right about now, then you're missing out on something amazing.
Okay, let's go further and make it more alive. Yeah,
Okay.
This is the dark field microscopy experiment.
Right.
Before a bioptron, and after only 10 minutes of exposure on between the eyebrows on the third eye chakra, you see the red blood cells are clotted, and if you see it on the film, they are inactive, they are moving very slowly, and after 10 minutes they are like, we are now alive, they are getting
Active.
alive. Oxygenized, the blood gets oxygenized.
So a friend of mine actually did he does blood testing like that, and he did it with the Tesla glasses, and every time he did over 20 people, and he would show before and after, and he just had them wear the glasses just for 10 minutes, and everybody showed the difference. So, but with the Biotron, it's a lot more powerful. You're going to see a faster change, a more active change. It won't be like the glasses, but you can always see that altering, right?
But also with the glasses, you're right. We get incredible results after only 10 minutes. The neurotransmitters and the hormones are getting balanced.
Right.
This is amazing. And if we go further.
Next slide.
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes. This is the experiment from Masaru Emoto Institute. And we know that Masaru Emoto experimented with the water crystals, and he proved that energy and information is able to modify the matter. Invisible creates visible. This is your sentence. I was just yesterday watching you, so I heard this in the show. And we can see unstructured crystal on the left side before bioptron exposure, and highly structured, beautiful, harmonious hexagonal crystal that represents the coherent state.
And everybody needs to get this. This didn't take minutes. It took the speed of light to happen. And that's why, you know what, your thoughts matter. That's why your words matter. That's why your images matter. That's why everything matters, because it creates matter. Yeah.
Exactly. And if we know that we are about 70% of water, then accordingly to that experiment, we can do the same with bioptron in our body. And we know that we need structured water for a good functioning of the whole body. This is the science of Dr. Gerald Pollack from his Structured Water Science Institute.
Yeah. He calls it fourth phase water. And I had him on my show just a while ago. Yeah.
Okay. And look, this I found it very, very interesting. Biophotons are also hexagonal, perfect hexagonal shape, the same as the shape of Biotron structured water. And if we go on the right side of the slide, then we see the symbol of flower of life, which has the same structure. So just think about it. We are like a microcosmos of the big cosmos, microcosmos of macrocosmos. We are just fractals of this flower of life. Flower of light represents the universe, the God. So we are just part of it, and it's deep inside this biophoton hexagonal. So I found it very interesting.
Exhilarating.
Mm-hmm.
Exhilarating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I wanted to see the electromagnetic field, and then I took the quantum diagnostic device called Veda Pulse, which is based on HRV heart technology, heart rate variability. And what I found out before and after is on the next slide. Let's take a look. The electromagnetic field before and after only 10 minutes of exposure. The light was shined on this C7 vertebrae, which is on the neck, the biggest vertebrae. And you can see the energy in the organs changes after only 10 minutes. So
doubled and tripled in some of them.
Yeah, exactly. The last one, we don't see it here. The liver, I found it yes, the liver was how many? 3%, 5%?
Yeah, 3.8 to 12.6.
Yeah, after only 10 minutes. And we did it here because this is like injection of a good light through the spine. So it went through the whole chakras. And energy, the body is energized.
Yeah, so you know what? I never thought about that, but you know, I give a talk where I talk about how the coccyx is the tip, okay? And then at the top of the occiput, that's the bottom, then we have the top, but all the information and all the light gets collected in the pelvis to go up through, because the spinal fluid has more light and more information in it than any other fluid in the human body. So, wow, isn't that something? So I never thought about that. We should be charging it up. So even putting it down on the coccyx area and doing it up on the cervical area and giving yourself a supercharge to your brain, because that's where it all ends up there anyways. So you take all this additional information to the brain, and guess what? We have incoherent fluids in our spinal fluid because of inflammation and infection. And by using the light, we can correct the information on the way and say, no. We've got a structure here now, and get the brain functioning better, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go further.
Okay, that's good.
So we come to the third part.
Yeah.
We went through medical things and then quantum medicine, quantum body. And now we come to the point that we use the color therapy, band pass filters, 7 filters for healing. So we will start with the red filter. You change them very easily. Just put on, take on, and in and out. And
we have for the Biotron for the home use, not the portable, we have the same thing. Larger filters.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We have this size, like this is 5 centimeters. This is 10, and we have the big one, which is here. It's for the hospitals, 15 centimeters diameter. Okay, if we start with red light, it's very interesting. The red light was first using NASA. So NASA discovered that the red light is healing light. How they did it? They were just experimenting with red light on their shuttle missions.
Right.
they were shining red light on the plants, and they noticed like, wow, the plants that got red light are growing faster, better, they look better comparing to the other group, control group. So then they developed their research also for the cancer patients, and they noticed that patients have less pain. So red light is in use for pain treatments as pain suppressant. On the next slide, we can see that is also in use for anti-aging purposes, because the red light penetrates the skin the deepest. It has the deepest penetration and the lower frequency, comparing to the violet. For instance, violet penetrates shallow, but the frequency is very high. That's why we use violet for during meditations, but we will come to this point. And we can use it also in holistic medicine to regenerate and improve the blood flow in the first chakra, to get more stable and to be more grounded.
Yeah,
so we use it for medical purposes, anti-aging treatment, and also for holistic medicine to balance the first chakra.
Which is the pelvic area.
Yes, yes. Okay. The second is the orange light. Orange is in use for hormonal balance and also for all kinds of dysfunctions for female and male problems, for PMS, during puberty or during climax. I say climax?
Yes.
Yes. And also for persons that have problems with erection, because it's supplying the energy information, increasing the blood flow, and also increasing the vasodilation process. The yellow one, we use, if you use this small device, you can use it for acupuncture, actually light puncture. So you shine the yellow light on your belly, which is one of the biologically active zones, and you can also detoxify with a yellow light, shine on your liver, pancreas, and this area. So it is detoxifier, it stimulates and helps to clean and to eliminate all these waste products that you don't need. So the energy is just circulating good through this area. This is yellow. The next one is green. The green is, they say it, green color is called the master of the chromotherapy, and it is the immune system booster. You shine the green polarized light on your heart chakra, on the thymus gland, and in this way you are stimulating the thymus gland, which is responsible for immunity. And it is also for glaucoma. It is also discovered that is very good. If you go back, it is glaucoma remedy, and you can just do it with the open eyes, but then the distance has to be more. And it is here the protocol. Let's see. It says distance 15 minutes on 40 centimeter distance for glaucoma treatments. And I know it works because I recommended it to someone and we had very good results. So I proved this. The blue filter we use in dermatology for all kind of issues, ulcers, psoriasis, for acne, rosacea, or rosacea, depend how you want to pronounce in Latin or in English. So I did an experiment shining the blue light on one part of the face, which was affected by rosacea. the red, the skin was completely red on the left side. On the other side was getting much better after only 10 minutes. So for all kind of skin
Chicken
problems,
pox, measles, herpes, burns, skin eruptions. Yep.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Exactly. And it has antibacterial properties. This is why. And on the next slide, we can see it is used in dentistry because of its antibacterial properties. Very good results, amazing results. And it is also used for babies as a jaundice treatment, but then the babies, we have a special patch that just goes together with the device. So just put it on the eyes because babies, they look all over and it's too much energy, light energy. So, but it works very good for jaundice treatment. Okay, this is me practicing my yoga. And I was shining the indigo light because the indigo color and violet are actually soothing colors. And they are just helping you to relax your mind and to restore and just to get rid of stress. So it's recommended after the yoga class, you just sit and meditate for 10 or 15 minutes in combination with the light. So you get better results. And this is the violet color, anxiolytic actually. And it's calming the nervous system and it's relaxing, and it is in use as a sleeping remedy to, for better sleep and relaxation. If you close your eyes, the first color that comes to you at this moment is the color that you need. So you need this kind of energy and information. And then you can ask yourself, okay, why do I need this color? It's a good question to think about it. If you got all this information, so you can make your own conclusion.
Well, mine was a lavender, so.
Oh, super. Nice. Okay, the next chapter is glasses.
Yeah.
Tesla Hyperlight Eye glasses. Here we go. Okay, Nikola Tesla was the greatest scientist ever, and he said, if you want to think about the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
Can I tell you a little story before we go further? Do you know the story about Einstein when he was receiving the Nobel Prize? And somebody said, let's call up Albert Einstein, the smartest man in the world. And he came up and he went, is Nikola Tesla here? Yeah. What a humble man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice anecdote. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is everything actually related to frequency and energy and information. Blue light is everywhere. Blue light in halogen lights, LED lights, on your mobile phones, computers. It is everything. TVs. In the sunlight, as the TVs, it is diffuse light. As I said, diffuse light is just chaotic light. It's too much for our body, and it's chaotic. It does not possess the same symmetry as our body structures. So too much of this light is not good for our eye, brain, and body functioning. And yes, this is what is showing now. It's you can see it's permanently damaged eye, and the patient does not feel any kind of pain, and this is horrible. And this happened because of the constant exposure to blue light.
And the actual damage in the eye was caused because the brain was being damaged.
Yes.
They both get damaged, but you can't have damage in your eye unless you have it in your brain already.
Yes, it's a eye, brain, body. We are
Yeah.
one part, a
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm. We can see here the C60 molecule, which is a transformer, transforming light into the hyper-harmonized light, which I explained.
And that's the part that gets me the most. I just have to repeat it again. Anybody who's just come on or anybody who didn't get it,
Yeah.
you've got to understand something. The way that, what do you call this? It's like the way that this frequency is built, it's a self-perpetuating generator of energy. What would you say? Say it again, how you would say it.
It's C60 is alive inside, and it's a generator. It's transforming the light, chaotic light, into the harmonious, hyper-structured light. I would say it in this way, because it's constant superior structure.
Okay, so what do you think you're doing to the structures of the human body if you're doing the Biotron light, if you're doing the Tesla eyewear, and then you're actually taking C60 in internally and rubbing it on your body externally?
Mm-hmm. You
Right.
are just harmonizing yourself.
Saturation, regeneration.
Mm-hmm. Completely regeneration. Yeah. Yes. And I know this because I'm a holistic therapist, and I was curious not only to read this from scientific books, but to see it. This is why I did different experiments at the Masaru Emoto Institute, getting a structured crystal. That's like, wow. And then I did this experiment with electromagnetic field, and I see, wow, after only 10 minutes. The third experiment that I did was at Dr. Peter Mandel Institute, which is the Institute color therapy for light therapy, light puncture. And there actually we had 15 persons wearing glasses for 20 minutes. So we were capturing the electromagnetic fields, the radiation of fingers and toes on the feet. And then what we saw, that everyone is getting the proper energy where is the most needed. And this is fascinating. So it's for each person is doing individually. This is what I mean. So for the one that was not grounded, not stable, she got more, the energy went more down. For the one that was completely anxious, she was getting calmer. This is because it's influencing the neurotransmitters in the brain, and in this way harmonizing the hormones, serotonin, melatonin, all these hormones, cortisol. So after only 20 minutes.
Hyperlight intelligence.
It is. It
Yes.
is. And you know, there are some glasses on the market against blue light.
Yes.
We know this, and you can buy them for $5 or $10.
Or $100.
They are just, yeah, but they are just blocking blue light. And this is not blocking the blue light. This is the big difference. It's not blocking the light, it is transforming the light.
And let's put it this way, you know, if you go and buy like a brand name pair of sunglasses, you're going to pay the same for those as you're going to pay for these. And we don't look so bad in therapeutic medicinal glasses. So the reality is we have so many different styles, and they're really quite stylish, right?
Yes, but they are not therapeutically, they don't have this ability to restore the biostructures and to
That's right.
Yeah, they can just block the blue light. And this is for some people okay. But if you want to regenerate, if you want to perform better, to think better, to be more focused, to be more all this, then you will use these Tesla glasses. It
Yeah,
is higher
and
harmonized light.
and understand something. You know the eyes that you're the burning eyes. You know the burning in your mouth. You know the tension in your head. You know how your shoulders are getting tight and your neck is getting tight. This is all blue light poisoning. You know how you feel like you're getting heartburn. Okay, this is blue light poisoning, and you can believe it or not believe it. It's going to affect blue light's going to affect you at your weakest link, and we already know that.
Mhm.
So telephone, computer, LED lights, mall, TV, even going to the theater to watch a movie. I never go and watch a movie without my glasses on. I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Me too.
You
Yes.
go to the movie, you're there for 2 hours, you come out, you feel drained. Well, that's the blue light. Do you know how much blue light is coming off that huge screen?
It
But
is
yeah.
it's about this excess of the light that is shocking your body.
Yeah.
It's too much. And here, exactly in this diagram, we can see this is the spectrum of light that we need. It is in the range of green, yellow, and orange.
Not blue.
Not blue,
You
yes.
cannot have 12 o'clock noon all day long. And when you get 12 o'clock noon at nighttime, so if you're going to go on your phone at night, you can go on it, but you better be on it with these. If you want to be on your computer at night, you better be on with these. Don't ask yourself why you can't go to sleep when you just told your body at 9 o'clock at night it's noon. It's saying, well, we'll put you to bed in 9 hours. How are you going to like that? Because you just messed with the circadian rhythm. And you do that, you ruin your digestion, your assimilation, your elimination, your sleep, everything. And then guess what? Then you're grumpy. And that's really great for your relationship.
And then people develop cancer or other.
I've got sleep apnea. Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the spectrum of light that we need. Here on this diagram, this is very, very interesting. The yellow line represents the spectrum of sunlight. You see, this is excess. It's too much.
Yeah.
Okay. The red line is representing LED light, which is in the range of blue light that is poisoning us. Okay, the green light is what we need, and the white line is the light spectrum with hyperlight eyewear glasses, Tesla toroids. So this is in the range of this spectrum, green, yellow, orange, the light that is healthy for our brain and body functioning. As I said, it's not just blocking blue light, it's transforming the light. So we can see the three different cases. The first case is the sunlight. It's too much energy. It's really excess of energy. And the first diagram, the second one, you can see the excess is reduced because of this optics with C60 molecule. Reduce to the spectrum that is desirable, the wavelengths that are desirable for our eyes and brain functioning. The second example is neon light. You can see how much blue light it is.
Yeah.
It's too much. So again, the glasses are transforming and creating the light that we need. On the third example, LED light, too much blue, and the blue is completely reduced into the spectrum that we need. So that transforming light and creating the light that our body needs.
So the column on the right is when you're wearing the glasses.
Yes,
That's
yes.
Right.
And the one on the left is when
So
you're
look
not.
at that. It takes the blue light almost all the way down and boosts up.
Mm-hmm. We did experiments, EEG, brain functioning, and then we got the results. What it's doing is harmonizing the processes between the neurotransmitters and the hormones. And in this way, it is positively affecting the neuroendocrine system. And this is why we can say we see better with these glasses. It's more sharp. We think better because it's influencing our hormones, neurotransmitters, and we act better. We can make better decisions. We can be more productive. And on the end, we can feel better. And this is what I said during that experiment that I did at Dr. Peter Mendel Institute. We can see that the energy and information is conveyed exactly in the organs and the systems in the body where it was at this moment necessary. It is stabilizing the whole body system.
Harmony. So the longer you stay in harmony, the more you have cellular changes on the deepest level. And that's why we have to be consistent. And that's why I keep telling everyone that we have to look at doing what we call the perfect day. What would a perfect day look like to you? Well, wearing the glasses whenever necessary, right? Doing the Biotron, at least 10 minutes twice a day. Why wouldn't you start your day and put yourself into a blissful state? Fill yourself up. And then do the same thing before bed to harmonize so that you go to sleep. And then in between it all, making sure that you wear protection. And not just protect, but to restore. So all of this is not just for protection, but restoration.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Restore, rejuvenate, and renew.
Yes. Beautiful. And I guess that brings us to the end.
Yes, this is the end of this lecture. Maybe, I don't know if somebody has questions. I'm here to answer if we have time.
Do we have questions?
Hey, Rod. Any questions out there?
Yes. Yeah. Come on in. You can sit beside me. Come on in.
Come on in.
Throw
Great
the
taste.
headphones on.
Okay,
Ooh,
they're right over there,
yes.
lovely. Okay.
So we have the same glasses, do we?
Yes, you have excellent taste. My question is, are the fullerenes just coated on the lens or are they embedded in the lens?
Well, that's
It's
a great question.
It's a Fullerene coating, we say it.
Coating. So what precautions should I take during cleaning?
Don't clean with soap. It's not needed, just with a soft cloth.
Okay, great.
But they are also anti-scratch.
Okay.
So don't try to scratch them, but they are anti-scratch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for your information. I
Okay,
love
you're
that.
And
welcome.
how do you feel when you wear them? And
Okay.
you do a lot of computer work, right?
A fair amount. I was at Dr. Wolf's office in Kelowna, and I was a skeptic. I'm not going to lie. And I put them on. I was trying on a bunch of different styles, and these were the funnest ones. And they got all my products ready. And there's a lot of 5G in Kelowna. It's a smart city. And my eyelids were always bothering me. And all of a sudden, I finished my busyness and paid. I'm like, holy, my eyes didn't bother me anymore. And then I thought, oh, it's all in my head. But I bought them, and they totally work. 100% believe in these Tesla technology. So thank you.
Great. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you, love.
You too. Thank you.
Anybody else out there would like to come in?
Yeah.
Just let's come in. If there's anybody else, have a seat in here so that we're ready.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Okay, so my question is with regards to those patients that were recovering from the skin
Yeah.
diseases and whatnot, did they do anything else other than the Biotron? So did they go on perhaps a stringent diet or supplementation or any other things that they've done beyond the
It is
Biotron?
very individual. Some of them are using, like in the one slide that I showed, hyperbaric oxygen. Some of them some creams, but mostly just Biotron. So you can combine. You can use it as a combined treatment or just primary treatment.
Yeah, because I thought that was really amazing how the recovery was. It was just amazing. And the other thing is I do have the Tesla, I have the Biotron and the Tesla eyewear. I work on the computer a lot, sometimes up to maybe 12 hours a day. And when I do have them on, I feel like I'm more calm and able to work better. So it does make a
Great.
big difference.
But you are also wearing your glasses. Normal?
So for me, I would wear these glasses and the Tesla on
like
top.
I'm doing it. Look.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
works.
That's what I
This
do.
is okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It just feels normal, comfortable.
yeah, it's
I
fine.
don't have a
And
feeling that I have double glasses. No.
no, they're very light anyway,
Stays.
right?
It stays also. Doesn't fall.
That's true. And yeah, the biggest thing for me I notice is I'm actually able to be more calm and I'm actually more productive when I work.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you. That's all I have. Thank you.
Yes, they have this dual ability to calm you and also to make your brain
Focus.
work more focused and sharp.
It's true.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hi.
I just want to make sure I was understanding correctly. The fullerene lenses, they give you all the spectrums of the light, correct? Like the green, that the body needs.
Yes.
Exactly. They are transforming unhealthy light into a healthy light.
Okay. I was really intrigued by this because I've learned some of the color therapy. You know, you wear different colors, really affect your mood too. If you wear, and I know a guy who wears the rainbow, he changes the color every day of the week. And the green light, I'm really intrigued by that green light that it said, you said it was a master. Well, I know
Of
it's
chronotherapy.
it's a perfect balance of pH in the body.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. I'm just really thankful I saw these slides and learned about this information on color. And do you have your slides for us that we
Yes,
can
yes.
we can use as practitioners?
Yeah, $100 bucks. I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Can you send the slides to nat@docofdetox.com? Oh, you have them.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got
I
them
send
already.
it. Yes, yes.
Okay.
it's
Well,
already
thank
done.
you.
They'll go up. They can go up on the practitioner website.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
wonderful. Thank you very much. I really liked your presentation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ron.
any other questions that are on? Let me know.
Yeah, if there isn't, let me see if we got any on Zoom.
Oh, Zoom. Here.
Okie dokie.
This may screw up the video a little bit. Ooh.
It's all right.
Anyone got any questions on Zoom?
What about Facebook? Go to Facebook. Let's take a look. Yes, my eyes can't hardly see if I go without mine. That's Tammy. Melissa, can you get clips? No, they haven't gotten clips yet for glasses. We've asked about it, but not yet. Eric, how about if you are short-sighted? Well, it doesn't matter what problem your eyes are. It's about creating structure back into your brain and your eyes. And once you do that, it works on almost anything, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. That's it. I don't think there's any other questions unless somebody's on Zoom.
I saw that somebody said I cannot unmute.
Oh, that's Sasha.
Zoom.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Okay. Go ahead, Sasha.
She should be able to unmute herself.
Hi, Daryl. How are you?
I'm great, Sasha. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. Haven't talked to you in a long time, so hoping we can talk at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
Olja, I had a question. Do you have your own website with, shining stories about you and your background at all?
Yes, I do. It's just my name and surname, oljalopushansky.com.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'd love to learn more. You're a very beautiful person, and I want to thank you. That was a wonderful presentation. Lovely.
Thank you so much. You can find it also on the Facebook, Olja Lopushansky.
Okay, and good luck in Dubai. Have a great time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sasha.
So everybody, just so that you know, we'll give you a little bit of an update, but we are going to run a sale, and it'll be 1 minute to Sunday night. So 1 minute to midnight Sunday, and that's this coming Sunday. Okay, we'll be doing it on the Biotron, and we'll be doing it on the glasses. We'll also be doing it on the crystal protection and on the smart guard for your phones. We're going to try to just put all that energy stuff together for you. And believe it or not, I only decided to do that probably about 2 hours ago. I figured if we're going to do a show, we might as well not just bless you with the show and bless you with Olja, but we'll bless you with a little blessing of a sale so that it'll help you if you're interested in purchasing any of this.
There are
So-
also glasses for the kids.
Yes, yes. Can you show them? I don't have them here.
This is for the kids. We have it in a violet, red, turquoise color, and this is dark blue. Different colors.
And they're very. You can bend them. They're more.
Yeah,
They can
yeah.
take more
They're
of the
very
beating.
elastic. Elasticity is very good.
Yeah,
So
flexible.
cannot flexible. Yeah, cannot break.
Yeah.
And we have this collection for men.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah. If you go to our website, we have them all on our website at store.docofdetox.com. But go ahead, show them all. Would you? Do you mind?
I will show what I have. These ones.
Yeah, those are pretty popular with the people that buy.
Because it's unisex
Yeah.
for female and for a male. Then I have this Diva model.
Yeah.
And this is also the female model. And this model is actually for everyone. For all ladies. I mean, this is very universal model. And this one. It is different that the one that I was wearing, you see?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and oh yeah, these ones. I like them very much. Look, they're very special.
Cyndi Lauper glasses.
Yes. Funky. Funky glasses.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. There are some more glasses, but actually almost the same, but the blue color. It's like light blue color.
I like those. Yeah.
For jeans, casual.
Yeah. Well, they're even more funkier.
These are funky, and this one, the white one.
Yeah.
So that's the collection that I have here in this room. Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And, and this is what I call a scientific medical breakthrough that bridges itself with nature. And that's where the blessings are. You know what I mean? Yeah. No harm. just all blessings to the body, and anybody can do it, and anybody can use it. And it's good for all conditions, whether you're talking about the glasses or whether you're talking about the Biotron therapy.
Yes, I have some colleagues in the Biotron company, and they're using everyday Biotron every morning. It's a ritual. It's addiction, good addiction.
Well, it's the happy molecule.
Yes, it is. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like a multiplied action. You can imagine shining Biotron light on your face. It's acting on your brain, so you are not depressive anymore. It's acting on your skin. You are not aging quickly, so your skin looks good. And also it's repairing your cells. So it's all these actions all together. It's not like just one thing that you are doing, like only anti-aging properties, but
Yes.
also, yeah.
So we have a question here. They just came on, I guess.
Mhm.
Anyway, somebody just said something that's we won't say that one. But the one is somebody was asking, yeah, you can wear these outside. I mean, these are now your sunglasses. These you can wear them anytime while you're driving, while you're outside, when you're inside the mall, watching TV. It doesn't matter. On the computer, they're for everything, aren't they? And when you look through these, it's not dark. Everything's clear. I mean, you can see better. So it's not like sunglasses where you'd fall down the stairs or where you can't see properly, right? They improve your vision.
For outdoor and indoor.
Yeah. 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 All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
You know what? You put a lot of work into this, and that was so well explained. And I just want to thank you. I mean, that was such an amazing slideshow. And, I learned a lot, okay? A lot. And I just got to say this on a personal level, just listening to this stuff, it excites me because it really confirms that I am a light energy being and, that I am part of the universe. I'm not just part of this planet, I'm part of the universe. And, the universe is inside of us and we are the universe, Yeah, because sometimes, it can be a little bit disheartening down here on the planet, listening to the things that are going on and everything like that. So we have to understand that we have unlimited potential when we always focus on that we are light energy beings and we were here to create an amazing life. What do you think, sweetheart?
Yes, it is. And it's so nice feeling how you explained. I could feel it, that you feel just connected.
Yes.
And this is all about to be connected with the universe. If you are connected, then you have the power to do whatever you want to do.
I just want to do things that turn me on.
Yes.
And I mean, turn on my energy, turn on my life force, turn on my imagination, turn on my faith in my future. Yeah. Yeah.
And creativity and so on, all these positive things in the life.
Yeah.
Because we can choose, we can choose. The choice is in our hands, so we can choose. Like this, we can choose. Are we going to get the desirable wavelengths or the bad wavelengths? I mean, there are two quantum realities always.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for blessing us today.
Let's hear it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
There you go. Thank you for joining me on the show, and we'll have you come back again. All right. You are a beautiful, shining light. And thanks for making my day. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much. You
Bless
too.
you. See you again.
See you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining me and joining us on the show. And it really is about turning yourself on, making yourself feel good at all times, okay? At all times. So think about, what can I do to have the best day of my life? What can I do to create the perfect day? And then let me repeat that every day. And let me become a shining light for everybody else to see. Again, thank you for joining me. And don't forget, yes, somebody just asked, 1 minute to midnight Sunday night, we will have a sale on the Biotron, on the glasses, on the life crystals, and the smart guard. Okay? And be smart, guard yourself, and become the light you seek. God bless. You know, it's not good enough to have the most powerful courses, treatments, and training. We want to deliver to you the adventure of a lifetime that's going to last a lifetime. And I'm going to take you on a little adventure right now and show you what we are going to deliver. What are we going to deliver? We are going to deliver the authentic you, the real you, the genius inside. How would you like to become not just the master of your mind, but the master of your body, the master of your life? You know what? The most important world is your world, and we're about to show you how to create it. Never limit yourself to beautiful, because that's what you are. Take a look at this beautiful place. We all deserve beauty in our life. You need to create a new program that is unlimited when it comes to things that are beautiful, things that make you happy, things that make you shine, things that make you feel excited. Let's get excited. What I've learned in my life is this: to be the change you wish to be the change you wish to see, Braveheart, you have to understand you take life one step at a time. Never lose your focus. Never lose your dream, because you are the dream maker. It's called image, but guess what? It's your imagination. The image that you hold creates the thought that you live with. That thought creates an emotion that creates a frequency, and we know that the invisible creates the physical. I mean, that's quite obvious. So be the power that you seek, and understand something, that all your thoughts matter. And guess what? Unless you're willing to take a look at those thoughts and retrain your brain, change your personality, you'll never change your reality, and your reality could become infinite. You were created by your creator to create. So let's create something amazing together. So tell me what you think of the destination that I came up with my imagination to hold the whole life coach certification for you. Understand something. It's all about beauty. It's all about adventure. It's all about stimulating the mind, okay? And understanding that your mind is unlimited. And that is what the whole life coach certification is all about. In the whole life coach certification, we are going to go deeper. We have people coming to us, professionals coming to us, from doctors to nurses to accountants to oil riggers to mothers that want to expand their life. And when they come here, they go, I need to learn to help my family, or I want to improve my business. But guess what? We get into their business. When they leave, they become the change that they wish to see, that they wish to be. They become the gift to the world, because when you can stay in the present, and you can't do that until you have unconditional love and care for yourself. And I'll tell you something right now. I have hardly even found 1 out of 1,000 practitioners, or even so-called whole life coaches, that can hold the present moment and own it and then give it as a gift. And this is what I'm going to give to you. And when you come here, this is where you're going to come into this room when you need to find alignment, you need to find balance, and you need to get back into your lion heart breath, because we're going to go deep into your heart and we're going to become the spark that you seek. Come play, come stay, come train with us today. Understand something. I know we have fear, but understand, that's just false evidence appearing real. I get it. Stick your toe in, feel the water, but then I want you to dive right in, because you're the answer that you've been looking for. Let me teach you how to fly. What does that mean? First, love yourself, Braveheart. Let's take life in and win. I had a dream 3 years ago that I would live in Mexico and I would have this training center, this teaching center, this treatment center that would touch the world. Your dreams are never too big. And when they start to create a little bit of anxiety, turn them into excitement. And get excited, because this is your life. And this, my friend, when you take on the dream of all dreams, and you realize that if you stay connected to your breath, that you can have it all. Do not let anybody take your breath away. Do not let anybody steal your dream, okay? Listen, God gave you imagination. This is your sandbox of life. Take your life back. Right now, we are teaching courses to people that have come from all over the world, and the government is saying you can't travel, you can't breathe, you can't have this, you can't come together. Yes, we will. And we will do it with unconditional love for each other. And we will learn to grow. We will not judge each other. We'll observe and see where we can support each other. But at the same time, we will hold the Braveheart line, because this is the only way that we can grow. So find your roar, because you're so much more. And learn this. You are the unconditional love that you've been looking for. You are the dream maker. I can't wait to see you. We want to become that small piece of the puzzle that brings your dream together. Thank you.